Decided to. I'm sorry my internet went to shit. What I was saying
Hey,
before I died once again was that I have recently learned our TV is connected via our internet. So whenever my
Yep,
mom watches her game shows, everything goes to shit.
yep, we got that much at
Yep.
least. And then you started to turn into a robot and then died.
Yeah. I thought
just
that's I thought it died before that.
just am I alive and then just better.
All right, here we are. Back in business, boys. That's a dead person. I can see this person, correct? It says it's
Anyone
uninjured.
that doesn't have big old cheekbones is alive.
I think that one doesn't have a skull bone. I
Yeah,
can't see. I
that
can't
one's
see
still
that far
alive.
out. So
Oh,
That
yeah.
one you can kill. You can hit that one.
okay. Let's see here.
And it's technically right here. We had to move him out of the way so that.
And I did not have my spells yet back.
Right.
No.
And this one is still technically here, the one above you. However, you don't have line of sight to it.
Why is Interstellar Void a one creature thing? Oh no, it's an area of attack. It says area of 30 feet.
Yep.
So that's good. So
The
we're
big-
probably not going to want to do that because Vincent's in the middle of it, and I don't need him sucked into an interstellar void.
And I'm also in the middle of that one.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't really care about you. So we're just going to go with a spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon him. Attack. Damage. And I
see.
suppose toss a guidance on Vincent, and then have Pancake run up the 5 feet for his turn.
Okay. Yep. And which one of these swarms were you targeting with that one, by the way?
The one that's over top Vince.
Okay. Thank you. I shall apply damage.
Oh, and that's my first turn. Oh shit. I forgot that I had 2 turns. I already did my harm. I guess I'll sustain my my spiritual weapon, right? So, attack. That's a
Roll
crit
some
damage.
Nice.
Wait, that's a crit, but it doesn't multiply by 2?
No, it does. I think the damage button on the spell doesn't automatically multiply.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yep.
So yeah,
I'll just do it twice.
that's 14 damage, I guess, since the +4 is after?
No, everything gets doubled.
Oh,
for
so that's
Pathfinder
18.
crits.
That's awesome.
Yep. Swarm is destroyed.
Cool. That's dead, that's dead, that's dead. Alright, so I guess I'll spend a turn moving 25 feet, which would put me...
Also, I think unfortunate fact about the you cast guidance on the end of your first turn is that then your second turn started, so guidance ran out.
Unlucky.
Oh, that's
Well, he would have. He would have cast it, and then I would have had a turn. So just add the effect of guidance to whatever swarm got one shot during.
It
my
would have
last
been
turn.
a status bonus of 1 attack or perception or saving. Did you make any of those in your last? Did you attack?
He did, but I
I-
think he passed all of them
Yeah,
because
Alright,
he
then it
killed
doesn't.
the one
Then
rat that he attacked.
it wouldn't have done anything anyways. It's fine.
it helped one shot whatever I one shot
Yeah.
last turn.
Right. So now I
He's
have
helped.
1 action left. So I will pop guidance on Renault, and then my compy will have a turn, which is now underneath me, which is fun. Hold on. Let me see if I can... Oh! Everything's blind. I'm blind. Alright, we're good. There we go. Thank you. So my compy apparently has no sight, but we're going to put them right over here. And that would be his turn.
Okay. He forms a barricade. Alright, next up, Vincent. I'll
the
go ahead and
chapter
start
left.
trading all of the rats that are dead. Just for simplicity.
Okay, so they just left me, so yep, take my 5-foot TN step and give him one of these. And now we move on to this one. And that's my turn.
How could you miss?
I
You're
don't
now
know,
disqualified.
it's really feast or famine. It's either they get one shot or I don't do anything.
Marv.
Alright. So,
Two stragglers left now.
indeed, I suppose I will punch the injured one. Or attempt to, anyway. There we go.
Okay. Applying damage.
And that's... they'll hit ones that... Oh, no, I missed one. Okay, so that's... There we go.
Thank you.
No problem. I rolled a 6 on the crit, and I rolled a
Jesus.
6 on the other, dude. That is terrible.
You lay into it.
Hmm.
It takes a pounding. It takes a pounding. It takes a pounding, and it's still up.
Is it stunned?
Probably. What's
It's 19.
it cares not.
Ooh. Fire 8.
It is its turn. It's tired of being stunned.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be too.
Getting stun locked by Street Fighter combos over here.
What?
I got a normal attack this game. I think I've only had crits or misses.
It is angry and wishes to bite you. However, anger does not successful attacks make. Kios. It is your go again.
All right. All right. Sorry. Let's see here. Targeting him. Let's give him the that good old. Oh, just targeted myself. Let's give him that old. Oh, I should probably sustain my spiritual weapon. So that's one move. It's crit success.
Damn, that spiritual weapon is thirsty.
I know. That's 16 damage.
It is destroyed.
And I suppose this guy should just get a divine lance. Success, damage.
Destroyed.
Um,
You steal Marv's kill.
it's
Okay
fine.
with it. I just
He's
want
fine.
this rat out of my face.
Can I get some eyes for my compy?
Oh yes. Let me give your bigoted pancake some eyes.
Yeah. Pancake's been going through some shit.
He hates rats.
Me too.
Alright, you should have sight now.
I'm not getting any.
There you go.
Oh wait, yeah, we aren't done with combat. Should still have the shield up.
Is that good enough?
I'm not getting any sight.
Still nothing?
Hey, come on, open.
Nah.
Freaking
Oh,
something.
there we go.
Uh,
There it is.
he has low light, so you should be able to see basically the whole map right now.
Right. And all that's left is this guy up here. Oh, he was like over here, I think. All that's left is the guy on the roof.
Yep, the rat swarm on the roof that's still chewing at it.
Bigoted Pancake will jump up and onto the roof.
Fair enough. It has climb speed. It can do that.
It flies.
Oh, okay then.
So I'll actually have it, hover a few feet off the ground so the rats can't really get to it.
It turns on GM no clip and gets up there.
And that should be my turn.
Okay.
There we go. End turn.
Let's see. Nope. This guy's dead. Move. Next turn. Alright. So he's currently hovering a bit above it. The rats lose interest in the canopy. They shoot a couple of tiny holes into, and instead proceed to attack the tiny dinosaur. Let's see. 4.
Can they reach me?
Not you.
Can they reach
Just
the
the comp.
Can they reach Pancake? I had him floating, right? So
How high up is he floating?
Is he floating in the tent?
no, he's
He'd
he's
probably
above the
have to-
tent. That
You'd
would
probably
be.
have to be within range to hit him.
Oh wow. That wasn't the right metric apparently. That would be 15 and then plus 10 up, I guess. Whatever 25 would be, and he's 15 feet away. So
They can't reach that, so they're going to continue to on the tent. A couple of them will turn their noses up and sniff the air. Tent is still standing.
do I want to remove the template?
Which template?
It's popping up with 3 different remove template buttons. Yes or no?
Just say yes.
All right. Templates are getting deleted.
It is your go, Mr. Reno.
Okay. And the rats are currently on the roof?
Yes.
Then I'll
Muddy roof of the tent.
I'll move that way a bit so I can presumably see under the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I can't actually see it from here because the walls aren't really vertical. But I will shoot a divine lance at those rats.
Alright, roll an attack now. Oh, you already got it. Cool. Alright, smash.
What's awful? And then that's my turn.
Vincent.
The rodents are over here? Over the
Now
side?
there.
On the roof of the
Yeah.
tent.
On the roof of the tent? Rat bastards. Can I see them? I can't.
Nope,
I mean,
not from that position, but you can hear them.
I can see one here. Is this? I can't ping, but
Yeah,
Hold on.
the one that's in the tent, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Those are the ones on top.
okay. So if I go like here, can I see it?
Yep.
Okay. Checking a javelin in it.
Nice.
Let's just hope I don't miss. Right, so. Wait. Should have
Hit.
targeted it. I can't see it to target it. Never mind.
Yep, don't worry. I'm calculating. That is a critical hit.
It's a critical. Okay, we'll just double that then.
Nice.
And then I guess the javelin teleports back into my hand because it's a returning javelin.
Yep. So what happens is you hurl the javelin forth. It blasts through the rats, sending them hurtling into the air, covered in wounds. And it will turn and then begin swooping back. And then you'll catch.
Okay, so can I throw it at it again then?
You could, but there are no more rats
Oh,
to throw
okay.
at.
Alright. So are all the rats dead?
Yes.
Alright, perfect.
Thus ending tonight's entertainment. Presumably. Presumably ending.
Okay. I guess if all the rats are dead, I'll reaction heal to top everyone off as well.
Did you guys get any experience for that, by the way?
Did you
I've
show up?
not seen us get any yet.
Yeah.
One of the options that the
Everybody
Imperial has is
gains
to
19 hit points, so that is not XP.
Be a heck of a spell you could just give people XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called being a lich.
Yep, that is very true.
I apologize for any performance problems while I clean up the scene.
By the way, the the thing the thing happens like every time I minimize and maximize my sheet now, or like every third time or so
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's every
It's
single time for me.
It's
well,
not
it's
every time, but it happens a lot, yeah.
Yeah, no, it
yeah.
wasn't. It just happened that I didn't have it minimized, but yeah, it's basically every time.
I'm just trying to figure out what causes it because it doesn't. It's not consistent. Mm,
Yeah, it might be a bug. I
mm,
am running on update that just dropped today.
mm.
So congratulations, you have cleared the rats encounter.
Makes
It's
This
the second
one
one we've had.
Mm-hmm.
huh.
was worth more experience points.
Wow, that's worth double.
Uh, is anybody else frozen?
I am not.
You are not.
No.
All right, then I gotta refresh.
Eh.
Here we go.
Oh,
Go
yeah, it
find
doesn't
more
even say
rats
you
to hunt
connect.
down.
Yeah, I'm sure it was just a
Yeah,
refresh
we're
thing.
becoming fucking exterminators, like Orkin or something.
Yeah.
Don't. I already hear it going through some people's heads. Don't you dare make an orc pun. Don't you do it. All right. So you find something interesting in the piles of rats. Appears that one of the larger ones ate something recently. And it is a tiny yellow flask with a red stopper
I'm
made of
yoinking it.
ink. Um, if anyone would like to identify it, it would be a Arcana check. You have to be trained to do so. Nice, that's sufficient. So what this it is a potion of stone body mutagen. It
Oh,
will
so
calcify your body to make it as hard as stone. The benefits of it is you gain resistance 5 to physical damage, except bludgeon. The drawback is your speeds are reduced by 10 feet to a minimum of 5, and you take a -2 penalty to reflex saves. Its duration is
that's more of a Vincent potion. Vincent, you want it?
There's a potion of iron skin? What's it a potion of?
Stone
Stone?
skin, something like
stone body mutagen,
that. Yeah, stone body.
Stone body. I'll take it.
a lesser.
Hmm.
Also, they ate somebody recently, unfortunately, and if you're willing to dig it out, there's about 140 gold pieces and assorted jewelry.
Yeah,
I'm willing
I'll
to.
dig it out. I've
No,
got
nah, fuck off.
no,
I'm doing it.
no. I have
Nah.
gloves that don't get dirty.
Nah, I don't care.
Eh,
I'm getting
well,
my
I mean,
hands covered in. I see gold glinting out of the stomach of
You
one, and I just
already have the fucking plague.
Nah,
Don't
okay.
go digging into plague rat.
Okay.
eh,
All right. All right.
Doctor's orders.
Whatever,
And
man.
who would like the mutagen?
I'll take it.
It's Vince. Yeah.
Is it?
And then I figure just divide the jewelry amongst us for money. We'll pay with that when we get to an inn or something.
Added to your
Are we splitting it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're being like good party members on this one.
I mean,
Well,
I am.
I mean, is there just a freaking medieval pawn shop in the town? Like, can we?
seriously, not as
Eh,
such. People who are willing to.
All right. So I
put
guess
some
everybody
point
gets
into
what 35. Split. So it's
Yeah.
140 split between the four of us.
hmm.
35?
Mostly
35 gold.
gold earrings.
35 gold or gold. 35 gold equivalent.
Yeah.
Um, it's silent again. And you hope that is the final amount of your troubles for the evening. We're currently on Reynolds' shift. About an hour and 30 minutes into, with another hour and 30 minutes to go. Do you guys get back to sleep?
I'd try to. I need my spell slots back.
I like sleep.
Fair enough. All right, gentlemen, if you will place yourselves in sleeping positions inside the tent, and Mr. Reynolds, please take up your guard position.
No, I'm frozen. No, I have to. Also,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I got infected when I get bit or what, but I'll mention that, and I don't know if we have any anti-plague or anything that would help with disease, but
Yeah. No, I got nothing for that. I also do actually have anti-plague.
nice.
Mhm.
I don't know if that actually helps you once you've actually been infected, but
It just gives you a +2 to your save against it, but I have a spell that just should be able to just get rid of it. So is Marv's also afflicted with it?
No, you're
Oh.
suffering from the effects of a particularly nasty critical.
oh, so it just bit me really hard in the neck, and I did not like that.
So it's just me then.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
What spell helps with that? I thought you said that you
Remove
didn't have
disease.
stuff.
I didn't think I did, but
Oh.
then I actually looked and I did.
Oh, okay. So you're just being a stingy fuck.
Always forget about diseases. It's good to be prepared for them.
I guess I'll also, for the rest of my watch, I'll also cast Mending on the tent, since the rats were biting on it.
Fair enough. The tent will appreciate it. It's not able to say as such, but it does. Okay. So you settle back into your routine, cleaning off your armor from a variety of rat guts and utu filth. It's you're looking pretty grim. Um, you're the sort of look that speaks of evil befalling a town if you walked into one. You spend your time mending the tent and keeping watch, and before too long, it is time to hand your shift over to Marv. Gentlemen, if you would switch your positions and/or whatever you would like.
Yep. So, yeah.
Marv, it's about 2 hours into your shift, and slowly starting to get the hint of blue on the horizon. You're seeing a blue flame casting deep and highly contrasted shadows and light on a figure that's walking down the road. The light is affixed to the end of a staff, and it seems a torch, but unconventional.
Oh, it's just like a lantern and a stick, then, more or less.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. I won't make myself known. If they look over at me, I'll wave at them. Not in a beckoning way, just like a sup.
Fair enough.
Eh.
Give me a society.
Sure thing.
So you've heard of folks like this. They travel the roads, plying their wares, and are uncommon a sight, as they tend to get plucked up if they're any good by a city or a lord, etc. Um, this person is a keeper of flames. They are specialist lamplighters, basically. They're alchemists by trade, in fact.
Oh, okay.
They produce very interesting sorts of lights. Not just lights that are hardy, but also mystical and arcane ones that burn scents, um, like incense, others that create glowing illusion magic.
I mean,
Uh,
let's see. I suppose I'll, if I realize that's what he is, I'll flag him down and greet him and see what he's got for sale.
He'll walk over his iron gated lantern with no glass panes smoking. The blue light inside it curls around one of the iron um, rods to stare at you. It seems that the light that is inside his lantern is, in fact, a moving blue lizard made of fire. It will lick its
Oh,
tongue at you.
oh, all right. I mean, well, I don't know. It's just a lizard. I don't know if I really care. All right, sure thing.
Um, he'll greet you and set his pack down while rubbing his shoulder. What can I do for you, sir?
I'd like to see, just you appear to be a traveling merchant. Looks like you have some interesting stuff.
I I am a flame painter by trade. Um, I sell miraculous fires that dance and spindle. Have you wanted those?
Uh, I suppose I'll take a look, and I would do so, and I don't know if I can even afford what he's got or how much, you know. Anyway, yes, I would like to take a look at what he has.
Fair enough. So what he's selling are effectively torches that have a single-use cast of major image on them, which treats the light source as the caster, and they burn for 4 hours. Whenever they
Alright,
burn, the major image continues.
alright. How much is he selling them for?
He's selling them for 30 pieces of gold each.
Damn, that's expensive. Okay, that's it's a little too expensive for me. Uh, I honestly kind of feel bad haggling him down to the 8 gold that I currently have on my position. So, yeah, I don't know if, uh, well, I feel bad waking everybody up just like, hey, you want a neat torch? So, I suppose I'll just, what?
They've been working. They've been woken up for worse things this evening.
Uh, uh,
I do
um,
like, yeah, this guy's approached our camp with fucking 3 Utu, or Otos, whatever,
uh,
piled up outside of it, along with a million rats.
Yep,
yeah,
he's
what?
he's used to seeing some
Has
weird.
asked 0 questions.
I mean, I assume we brushed them into a pile, which may bring about more questions. But anyway, I'll ask him where he's headed to.
I'm bound for Keenla after a fashion. I expect I'll make it there by the later seasons.
Hmm,
Hopefully by reflection.
hmm, Well, I'll wish him well, I suppose, and be in my way.
Of course, sir. And stay safe, he says as he looks around.
Hmm, well,
And
yep.
um, okay, and another set of time will pass, and it is the turn of Vincent. Not much happens throughout your shift. The day finally dawns, despite the long rest. And it is time to pack camp up and get ready to go. The fog has decided to persist, and you have 3 O2s um, that you're leaving behind after having done your best to harvest everything you could from them. But nonetheless, back on the road.
Either while we're getting ready or while we're traveling, I'll cast Remove Disease and Cure Chaos.
Fair enough. If there are any preparations you would like to make this morning, now is the time to make them. All right. Back on the trail. First, I believe it was Vincent who is heading us off on the survival checks.
Yes.
Yep, because he has this tracking thing.
Yep. Please provide for me a survival to find the trail again. There was a lot of scuffling around last night, and the O2s did not help things by exploding out of the ground. Let's check the weather. Today is clear skies. It is 61 degrees out. So nothing's messed with the tracks other than your encounters, and you're able to find the wagon wheels a bit further down. And you are off.
Someone remind me, I know we went to this town to sell our stuff as merchants and stuff, and then what is the wagon we've been tracking? I don't remember
That's
that.
the cultists that we think are using the mining equipment we sold them to dig
Okay,
into
yeah.
the place we're trying to get to.
Yes, okay.
Yep, that's the gist of it. You get lost.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
It begins to rain. Let's see. Okay, no encounters. However, the difficulty of tracking is going to increase. Tromping through the muddy ground and gravel and grass, weaving around trees occasionally. You follow the road, trying to keep track of these wheels as the ground starts swelling up with the rain. Seems before long you'll be reaching that fork in the road ahead.
I'd like to pick up the fork. No.
Despite difficulties, you make it to the fork. Hang on one second. You guys aren't actually moving. I just need to grab something real quick.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Put that back. And indeed, the wheels will bound and leap over a variety of rocks nearby as you come to the crossroads, and then start to fade out as you reach the lower point of this area, which is starting to fill with about 2 inches now of water. Provide for me a survival to determine which direction they went.
Able to aid?
Yeah, can I don't know, re-roll it or
With a hero
hero point? Yeah, I'll just spend a hero point. We're gonna reroll that one.
All right. You'll have to accept the results of whatever you roll. But yes,
Well, it could not be any worse. So
it could be the same. It is
Oh,
not.
half
I'm
of those are
back.
20.
welcome back.
What's going on? Why are we putting an F in chat?
Because he rolled a natural 1 to figure out which path the
Oh, shit.
wagons took at this fork.
You pause for a moment, distracted by the howling of wolves nearby, and you can't quite figure out what direction they're going. So you start moving around in circles, trying to not step onto anything important as you do. And it takes some doing, but you're able to pick the trail back up and start following it off into the mountains.
We're back one more time. I gotta help bring groceries in.
The rain, thankfully, starts to come down. Unfortunately, a mudslide forces you guys to divert a bit to the south. But you're soon back on your way. However, it is now about 7 o'clock as you guys approach the maw of this large mountain range with steep cliff sides and deep river valleys. It looks like it's going to be mostly uphill from here. And the weather gets worse as the skies darken. So, do you wish to keep going, or will it be time to camp?
I mean, probably time to camp, I guess, if it's the evening now. Probably don't want to try and climb a mountain in the dark.
That's fair. Man, graphics performance is really taking a hit with those lighting changes. That's got to be from the dynamic effects scripts. I'll figure that out for next week. Sorry about that, guys. I'll just use tinting for now. So, who is making camp and who is hiding camp?
I suppose I'll hide it.
I'll make it.
Am I still, after having rested, am I still jacked up?
No. Those effects went away at the end of combat.
I don't think they did go away, though.
They might reappear, but they are away.
Alright, I'm gonna roll this. It should be, I think, a plus 12. It is not. That's okay. Either way, that should be
Yeah,
16
I'll take
then.
into account. And it's got a help tag there, so I know where it's coming from anyway. I'll just add it back.
Alright.
You guys have difficulty finding anywhere to set up a camp. All of the rocks here are jagged and at angles, and it feels almost like the only safe places are ones where you're definitely not going to get a good night's sleep. And so you're kind of having to settle for a slight rocky overhang that's kind of out in the open, but at least it's going to provide, a spot to put your bed down and tent. Sadly, no return results for any hunting, so it's going to be rations tonight.
Or is it?
Raynal in with the horrible porridge. The taste of failure, which is best described as dense cardboard.
Mm.
There's just a little bit of salt that you packed that makes it palatable, but it doesn't make it fun.
Oh, and instead of tasting like sand, it tastes like salty sand.
Yep. That's about where it is, where you're like, yep, it's better.
If you like plug your nose, you kind of like you can pretend it's like a meat or something.
Makes you wish you were back at that pub.
Mm.
Alright, so if everyone would provide for me a perception check as you guys settle in for the night. Start going through your shifts.
Did I roll a stealth? But yeah, I did. I remember. I rolled initiative again.
That's alright. It's a save bonus.
Yeah.
So I have Marv's and Kios, Reynal and Vincent.
It wasn't listed under the skills tab of the
Yeah,
thing, which is kind of gay.
yep. Let me note those down real quick. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
1, 2, 26. Night falls. Not for all of the icons, unfortunately. But I will do my best. Because it doesn't really affect tiles, sadly. Yeah, there we go. Neon green forests. And purple mountains. It's not a fun night tonight. The wind is blowing in all manner of cold and wet into the tent. And the howling through the valley, the mountainous valley, is not helping things either. Neither in terms of security nor sleep. To be candid about it, it's all in all not going to be a fun night. But you're used to traveling on the road now. It's not as bad as it could be, you suppose. And
I think Vincent is giving off the sunlight again.
Praise the sun.
Hello.
Vincent, try moving.
It's still contained within the
Oh,
tent
no,
now.
it's contained within the tent.
Might be Reynolds. Yeah, it's probably right.
This is just an SCP. It just attaches itself to somebody
Ooh, it might
occasionally
be
and
me.
emits a bunch of light.
There's any better?
Nope, it's not me. Is it the compy? Where
I
the
don't
hell
think
is this? Where the hell is this light coming from?
I don't know, but whenever somebody moves, the light moves, so...
It's this. It's the
Oh,
it got moved.
alright.
It is not well, actually, it is slightly foggy just because it's cold right now. But actually, it is quite rainy. Rain. That is not the result that I was looking for. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. It's about like this tonight in terms of weather conditions. set the scene properly. There we go. That should do it. Kios, you're up first.
Okay.
How would you like to be spending your shift?
I should have thought of this before I left. I would have brought a book, but I didn't. So I would be. Um, I guess like I don't know, meditate on the ring. I don't know if like actually try and think about more about the cursed ring. I mean, I get my power from it, so I don't know how that really works, but I suppose that in general, meditate on the ring is the closest thing I can really say. That's about it.
Okay. I'm currently drawing the surroundings for you
Right,
guys.
I gotcha.
Any area that that has dashes between it, those are going to be considered difficult terrain. I'll notate them with um, swipes through them. They're muddy. And this area down here is still there. It's woo. That is not helpful.
Hmm.
Is negative 10 feet down from the lip of this rock to reach the bottom. There. Okay. So just chilling then.
I mean, basically, I don't really have much else to do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, the night is cold and harsh. Um, the tent is flapping in the wind and it's making it hard and miserable to concentrate for your long shift. It's hard to hear much out there, too. But you don't really want to go out there either because, well, oh, right. In fact, this doesn't work because of the inclement conditions. Um, there's no campfire out there. It wouldn't work. Sorry. So all you guys have is your own light sources.
I'll cast light on something before I go to bed, just because it doesn't require concentration or anything.
Fair enough. Let me do light on something. 240 blur. And it'll be a blue spectrum light because it is holy. Not that holy. There you go. Still, there's just something about being underneath this rock. It doesn't feel very safe. Nonetheless, time passes. The sunset hits in earnest, and it soon plunges into a deep, dark blue night. Sadly, most of the moons are fully covered by their shadows, and so there's not even much outside of darkness and the glint of rain passing by, caught by the glimmer of the non-incandescent light source inside your tent as it passes by with speed and force. Kios, your shift ends. Reynald, yours begins.
Okay.
It's about halfway through the night now. The 13th officially. And you're hearing something on the wind.
Well, I learned my lesson the last time ignoring something I was hearing, so I'm gonna go do a lap around the tent.
Fair enough. You give it a good quick look-see, and you don't see anything out there. Doesn't necessarily mean there isn't, of course.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait and see if it gets any louder.